Alright guys, DWA926 here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Halo 4. So if you're like me, you got Halo 4 the day it came out. I had it shipped to my house. I got the limited edition. I did an unboxing of that. I'll put a link in the description so you can see it. But some things you'll notice about the game right away are the graphics are fantastic. Uh, it's got different music. You don't have the whole monk chants anymore, which is I like that song, or I like that music, but whatever. They have a different composer for this game is the reason why. Another thing you'll notice is that Master Chief talks a whole lot more in this game. In Halo 1, 2, and 3, he talked here and there a little bit, but he didn't talk as much as he does in this one, which is nice to hear his voice a lot. Another thing you'll notice is the screen. Actually, this is like a nice little touch. Instead of the screen being like the perfect square of your TV, it's like the actual thing like you'd be looking out of his visor. So there's like it's kind of like an oval on the sides, and then like right around here, I think it goes up a little bit. So it's like the perfect shape of his visor, which is really nice. And you can see like the top of his visor that goes above his eyes a little bit. You can see that if you look up on your TV. It's real nice. It's a real nice touch that they added. Another thing that you'll notice when you're playing multiplayer is that multiplayer is different, but it's not too different. They added loadouts, which is like things you can, like weapons you can start with. They added those. They were in Reach, but I'm not sure, but I don't think you could customize them. But you can customize them completely in this. So you can pick from. You get a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, a grenade, an armor ability, I think. Like a special ability, and then something else, but I forgot what it's called. So you can, as you go, as you level up, you unlock more weapons. So I think you start off with the assault rifle and the battle rifle. Then as you go, you get stuff like the carbine, the storm rifle, and many more guns. And then you only start off with the magnum. And as you go on with that, you get then the plasma pistol and the Promethean pistol, which I think is the bolt pistol, I want to say. And then you only start off with frag grenades, and then you unlock the Promethean grenade, which I'm not sure what it's called, but it like sucks people into it. And then you get plasma grenades, which everybody knows what that is. And then for the armor abilities, everybody has sprint, which is nice. It's a nice touch. Instead of having to pick the class with sprint, everybody has sprint. And then you get things like either jetpack or Promethean vision, stuff like that. Another thing that you can choose from is like an additional ability, like faster reloading or unlimited sprint or more shields, stuff like that, which is really nice to have. It's nice. It makes Halo feel new, the multiplayer feel new, but not too different that you don't know what the heck you're playing. It's still Halo at its roots, 4-on-4, red versus blue, capture the flag, stuff like that. It's all still there, but it's different, which is nice. That they didn't completely change it, but they changed it enough to where it feels new. Another thing they added in Halo 4 was things called Spartan Ops, which is kind of like Spec Ops from Call of Duty, but instead of just doing random things, like I think in Call of Duty you have to do things where you like kill 20 juggernauts or whatever. Instead of doing like random things, these actually have like a plot to them. Like there's an actual reason you're going here and you're doing this, and there's an actual reason you're doing everything. So there's, I think right as of right now, there's 2 episodes out. I want to say third one's coming out later this week. They do a thing where they do an episode a week, which is really nice. And each episode has 5 missions in it. So it's not like you're just getting one 5-minute thing. You're getting like, I think you get 5 in each one. It takes like an hour to get through. So, another thing they added, well, not added, but the story of Halo 4 is a new story, obviously. The story, I beat it, but the story, just not to give away too much, is that you get sucked into the planet, Promethean planet, which is called Requiem, and the planet kind of sucks you in, along with a bunch of Covenant ships. And when you get sucked in, you obviously have no idea where you are, but Cortana figures it out and tells you, Noah, stop it. Sorry, my cat's rubbing all over everything over here and clicking on stuff. You get sucked into the planet, and you got to figure out where you are and what's going on, and then you meet the Prometheans. And at first, I thought they were like cyborgs, kind of robots, but later you find out that they're actual humans, which is kind of weird. And on the planet, the leader of the Prometheans is someone called the Didact. He lives, or his spaceship is a big orange ball you see in all the Halo 4 commercials. It's like the big orange. It looks almost like a flame ball, kinda, but it's not. That's his spaceship, and the Didact has control over all the Prometheans. And later he gets control of the Covenant because they think he's their god. So then you're fighting not only Prometheans, but you're also fighting elites, jackals, and grunts and stuff like that. The Prometheans are really cool. They have the Knight, which is like the fighter, and then there's the Watcher, I think they call him. And they kind of fly around in front of the Knight, and they catch grenades, and they put out shields to cover up the Knight so you can't shoot them. And they also shoot back at you. So what you want to do is you always want to take those out first, and then fight the Knights. The story of Halo is really good. There wasn't really ever a dull moment in it. The whole plot it's a really good plot, it's a really good story. Then there's the underlying plot of Halo, apart from the Didact and everything, is that Cortana is going rampant, which as she says, she's slowly thinking herself to death. You'll notice that she gets kind of crazy in some parts and kind of loses her temper with you, and she explains that that's why all this is happening to her, because she's going rampant. And what rampancy is, it's like it slowly kills them, I think, or they think themselves to death, obviously, like I said, and then they die. And it's supposed to happen to AIs that are 7 to 8, I think, and she's 10. She's been in service for 10 years, so she said it's long overdue that it's happened to her. And what Master Chief is trying to do is get her back to Dr. Halsey, who is what Cortana is based on, and who she's meant to look like and act like and know the same information as Dr. Halsey. She's like the Dr. Halsey AI. So Master Chief is trying to get her back to Dr. Halsey so that Cortana doesn't die. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the end, obviously, so you play it yourself. But yeah, the whole story's great, the plot's great, the graphics are fantastic. Everything just looks nice and clean and neat. The shadows are great. The whole game is just all around fantastic. I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. There's only a couple things that I wasn't so happy with. There wasn't really a boss fight at the end, which kind of disappointed me. There was a boss fight in the end of Halo 3, even though it was a quick 30, not even 30 seconds. It took me like 15 seconds to kill the thing in Halo 3, but it was still a boss fight. There's not really a boss fight at the end of Halo 4. And the only other thing, it's not really a big deal, but it kind of makes me sad, is that they got rid of the unlimited boost for the Ghost. It goes down, not super fast, but the boost depletes after a while. It shoots back up in like 5 seconds, but it's nice. I like the unlimited boost. So I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Just those two things were fixed. It'd be a perfect game. It's definitely my new favorite game. Up till this point, my favorite game has been Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, but Halo 4 just took it and is now my favorite game. So sorry, Fallout 3, but Fallout 4 is really good. Uh, Fallout 4 or bleh, jeez Louise. Halo 4 is only for Xbox, so if you have an Xbox, I strongly recommend you pick this up. If you don't have an Xbox, go out and get yourself an Xbox so you can play Halo 4. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description to my unboxing of Halo 4 Limited Edition. You can see what comes with this. There's a poster and a bunch of extra content that comes with this. Make sure to like this video, comment on this video. You know, I always like to hear what you guys think of this, and tell me what you think I could do better, or what you'd like to see more from my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for all up-to-date news about what I'm doing. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link to my Facebook in the description below. What else? I think that's about it. Share this video with your friends so I know to go pick up Halo 4. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. DWA926 here. See you guys later.